Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. We talk everything animation here, including Mysticons, which we'll be getting into right now. I'm Dylan Hysen, and today I'm joined by Delaney Stovall.
Hey, y'all.
And April Collins.
Hello.
We are back to talk more Mysticons, this time episode 31, Total Eclipse of the Golden Heart, that aired on Nicktoons yesterday morning. Find us at overlyanimated.com to find all of our previous Mysticons podcasts. If you're listening on YouTube, you can subscribe there to not miss any future ones, or subscribe on iTunes by searching Overly Animated Mysticons on any podcatcher. This is, by the way, update on previous item. Episodes are up on nick.com. Good job, Nick, although they screwed up the upload of this one, so if you're listening to this pretty soon, you might have missed the last part of the episode, so be careful with that. It's not a complete thing on nick.com right now. Anyway, we'll be talking Total Eclipse of the Golden Heart. Make sure you've seen this episode. Spoilers for this and all previous episodes of Mysticons. But Delaney, what did you think of episode 31 here?
I really liked it. M's mom is great. It was just funny. Like, having an M episode is always great. We love M. And I don't know, I thought all of the Mysticons were great. I mean, obviously it was really focused on M, but it was pretty funny watching them, like, get tired and, like, run. We've had an episode similar to this. We have to, like, keep the date. We have to save the date. But, I don't know, I really liked it. M's mom is obviously a treasure in the best part of the episode. And the Vexicons were also great. Like, I think they're like, oh, we're just going to leave. Bye, Mom. And then she's like, I shouldn't have made you. And I'm like, that's probably how my mom feels about me sometimes. So, like, I thought it was just a fun episode. Maybe not necessarily, like, super consequential, but I really liked it. And I think it was really interesting, not just seeing, like, M's mom and, like, their relationship, but the Vexicons and Proxima, like, how that's going. So I thought it was just interesting. And it was an interesting juxtaposition. But I liked the episode. It was fun.
All right, cool. Very pro Mrs. Golden Braid from Delaney. April, what did you think of Total Eclipse of the Golden Heart?
I liked this episode. It's so weird because I didn't think I was, but I thought it was kind of fun, and it kind of, like, showcased, like, everyone, like, each of the Mysticons and everything like that. And I love, like, all of the, I guess, screen time that the Vexicons are getting since they've been created. I think, like, the dynamic between, like, them and the Mysticons is really, like, interesting. And I thought it was hilarious how, like, they just don't listen to Proxima at all. They're like, no, we're over you. Bye. Like, thanks for creating us, but we're getting out of here. But M's mom is truly a treasure. I agree with Delaney. She's wonderful in all of the best ways, even if she is overprotective. I never, like, my mom wasn't really overprotective, so I can't really relate, but I think it's, like, very, like, heartening. Like, it just made me go, oh, like, look at her. And she had, like, mom moments where she couldn't understand technology, and she kept saying it's magic time, and I thought that was
that was the best. It's magic time. That was so good.
So I really liked this episode, and like, I know, like, it seems very, like, I guess sort of, like, fillerish and everything like that, but I thought that was really, like, interesting that we focused a lot on how, like, the Vexicons don't listen to Proxima at all, and how they just disappear, and surely there's going to be some kind of, like, consequence to that we'll see later, like, because, I don't know, I guess I kind of expected the Vexicons to just, like, follow Proxima to her every word, kind of the way, like, Tasma almost did with Necrafa, but it's not the same. So I want to explore that, like, later. But sorry, might have taken a lot out of a little part of the episode. But
no, I think that was definitely a big part of it, and yeah, that's an interesting dynamic. We have kind of a mom themed episode here. We're recording on Mother's Day. Nick definitely didn't intend to air this the day before Mother's Day, but it worked out. This is definitely our mom episode. I thought this was fun. This is a good episode. Definitely like seeing M's mom back here, and Proxima as the Vexicons mom is definitely an interesting way to portray that. I thought it was like good, not great. Not a lot of depth to the M and her mom relationship, like not as much as I was really hoping for. And I think that kind of stood out. It was a little bit tropey or typical the way that we portrayed their dynamic. It was still great, and I loved the ending with giving her the thing she wanted as a kid, and like how that related to M and her current situation. But I guess mostly their relationship that just boiled down to M's mom not wanting her to be in danger. And, you know, I never felt like we're going past the surface in any part of in this episode, which is maybe a problem. I felt like we've gotten a lot from the show recently, but, still a good episode, even if, wasn't super overwhelmed by it. But yeah, let's talk about M and, M's mom and the dynamic they have going on in here. It's like kind of, I guess, a follow up to episode 6 where we go back to M's hometown and we meet her parents. And, yeah, Delaney, what did you take away from the relationship we saw between the two of them?
No, I mean, I think it was like you said, it was very superficial. It was just like, you're in danger, which is like pretty typical. And especially with like a superhero kind of show, it's like really, though I do like that, like her mom sees that she's a Mysticon and like, you know, sees that she's such a hero. I did really like it when she was like, you didn't hesitate. You just saved me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess that's like the main plot thing that we have happen. M's, like the identities are in play here, and, Miss Goldenbraid doesn't know M's a Mysticon, and then, M's forced to like transform in front of her and then save her, which by the way, I think is one of our best uses of a transformation sequence ever.
Yes,
I thought so too.
Yeah. And also notable, this reminded me, we really haven't had transformation sequences in a while, I think, on the show. I don't remember the last time we had like straight
Dylan
normal.
Approves.
I think I wonder if this is our doing, but yeah, I don't think we've had them in a while. So I think that's been
those darn overly animated people.
But this is like a great use of it because it's plot relevant. Her transforming is actually a thing that's important to what's happening, and like her mom sees her doing that and sees that she's a Mysticon. And yeah, I think that was great. Her learning it and then having to come to terms with it, seeing her be heroes. That's what stood out to you most, Delaney?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like you said, it was very superficial and it was just like arguing. It was also nice when she was like, this has been a great day. And I was like, oh, it's about to be ruined.
That's just the same as, what is it? Arcana at the beginning is like, it's going to be a quiet day. And then Alvaron comes in and he's like, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that feels like a structure we've had. It's like this is the show is. Yeah. Why do we think it's gonna be a quiet day? We just met the Vexicons and they're still at large. You know, why aren't we trying to do something about this? But yeah, April, what did you think of the M and M's mom dynamic? You were feeling it?
I thought it was cute, and I agree with both of you that it was very superficial, and it's so like. It's one of those things where, like, yeah, it's been done before, but we've been kind of, like, I guess, touching the, like, identity issue and everything like that. And so, like, I guess we kind of knew that it would be revealed to her mom that she would be a Mysticon and all of that. But I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, I don't know. It's like, I dug it. I thought it was sweet. And I also thought it was, like, nice that M was, like, trying to make sure that the day was good for her mom. Not so much that she was just like, what is it? Whenever you're, she's like, I guess fighting with her mom the whole time, or like they're just going about their day and like they're having like the daughter is having a terrible time, but the mom's having the best time and like nothing else is really happening. So I thought it was just interesting that it was like that save the date kind of thing where they're trying to make it the best that they could be for her versus like the, you know, like M just being like, oh, I have to spend the day with my mom. This is terrible kind of situation. So
yeah,
I appreciated that.
Yeah, definitely a similar structure to save the day with three of them trying to make the one person hanging out with another one not notice what's going on. And also, yeah, I like that. I think M clearly seems to care about wanting her mom to like be happy there, whether it's so her mom lays off her or because she genuinely cares about her, probably both, right?
I would think so. Like,
yeah, you get the sense that they both really do care about each other in the episode. And, I thought that was nice and that came across well. And like M still, I think it comes across that M still like holds her, in like reverence because, she like gets on the train with her to like go back.
You don't want to test my melting point, and she's like, that was really good. Also saying
say,
like,
oh my coals.
Yeah. She's like, this is total coal. Like, I love it. Like, yeah. I am almost 22 years old, and the only person on this earth I'm truly terrified of is my mother. So relatable.
You felt that nice.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, my mom would not hesitate to end my life. So relatable.
I
It's like this dynamic where Emma's like a all-powerful superhero, and yet she still like has the inclination to listen to her mom.
Well, also we need to remember, like, I think that was a nice reminder in the episode too, is like they're literally children.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree that I think that came across very well. And Delaney brought up all the like dwarf puns and references that they make. The melting point was the highlight for me.
That was pretty good.
That was my favorite.
You don't want to test my melting point, and it was like, oh snap! No, I love it when like she goes no, and all the Mysticons are like, oh, that's really good.
Like she talked back to her mom, and it was great.
I was like, this is so good.
I like, oh, snapped. You don't want to test my melting point. Yeah,
it was so good.
Yeah, but yeah, I like those parts of that dynamic, and then I think the other one they introduce in the episode is like, Mrs. Goldenbraid's like, I can relate to you. This is when I was your age, I really wanted this like skybike
flying
thing.
Motorcycle.
Yeah, flying motorcycle. Yeah. And but my mom was right. It was too dangerous and stuff. But then at the end, I like that M gets her that, and then she's happy, and so it's like they're kind of seeing more eye to eye, kind of coming closer to the middle on that.
I thought it was sweet.
Yeah. So I think those are like the kind of the highlights of the dynamic presented, which I guess talking it through, there is more there than it maybe immediately seems, in the episode. So I don't think it's bad or anything. No. I thought it was pretty well presented. And, also.
There's kind of just a lot going on.
Yeah, I think as always with the show, there's just no single focus, even if it's the A. Like in this episode, Em and her mom is like the A, not necessarily the A plot, but the A theme and stuff happening. But there's just all these episodes are so jam packed with like lines and character moments and villain stuff. So there's never that much time to dig into anything. So this maybe is more of the one single episode things that we have dug into. The other, I think, big thing with Miss Goldenbraid is her helping at the end.
That was so good. No, when she
adorable.
When she threw the ball, I was like, oh my god, her mom's in the suit, and then I was like, yeah. Also, I totally knew, like, as soon as I saw Piper eating the cupcakes, I'm like, she's gonna regret that later, and then I was right.
Yeah, that was one of my highlights, was Piper and Jocko eating the cupcakes during the montage.
And I was like, this is going to end poorly. And then she was like, I don't feel so good, and I was like, knew it!
Yeah, that was one of my number ones. But yeah, M's mom in the mech suit, that was great, and she's like,
and then she like breaks it. That was really good too.
Yeah,
she couldn't figure it out.
You're
and I like. Yeah, I know. Like, Em's trying to, like, coach her while she's trying to do it. She's just breakdancing. I also appreciated that they played, like, the sort of, like, breakdancing music that they've used before. I thought that was great.
It got, like, the wacky music.
Oh, when they played the theme song in the episode, I was like, this is what I live for.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about
every
this
time.
Yeah, and during that sequence, we had this exchange. You're a fool if you think you can take us alone. And then Em says, "Excuse me, my mama didn't raise no fool."
So good.
There you go.
Yes, that was a great line.
And it's like, wait, if you're here, and it's like, haha.
Yeah,
mom's in the mech suit.
Yeah, I guess the last Miss Goldenbraid highlight is her scolding the Vexicons to buy time.
But my favorite part is at the end. What's her face says, I don't care about anything you're saying, and she's like, you know what, me neither. And I was like, what?
No, I like how she's like, you're a bad fairy. I'm not a fairy, I'm an imp. Number one, I'm an imp. Number two, it's pretty good.
Yeah, we brought in Mom to scold our new teenage group.
Oh, I really did like that. We had that whole. She had like this terrible fairy thing that she should not have. It's like a fairy taser or something, and then she uses it. That was really good.
Yeah, I guess that's the other aspect. M's mom pretty blatantly presented as racist in the beginning of this episode.
100%. Yeah.
She's like, there's so many minotaurs. Are they allowed to run free like this? And I was like, what?
And then she's like, Mom!
Yeah, and she is the fairy taser just in case. Yeah, that's, I thought that was a very realistic portrayal of, kind of like the small town person coming to the city.
Yeah, no, definitely. Especially because she lives where there's only dwarves.
Right. It's the fairies you really have to watch. Like,
oh yeah. Though it was really funny when she was like, dwarven, like, lice and dwarf beers, and she, like, scooted over.
Yeah.
Was she reading, like, what is it? Like, one of those sort of, like, tabloidy papers?
Yeah, she's reading a tabloid, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, like, I appreciate that the show is willing to go there with, like, the racism portrayal.
Yeah.
So, I thought that rung true for that character and made her multifaceted.
And then M was like, "Is that even legal?"
Yeah, there's a lot here with M's mom. Do we want to see her again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we need an episode. We only have so many episodes left, but maybe she can like stop in for the finale, help out somehow. Is she going to be an ally with the mech suit now?
Oh God.
Yes. She finally figures it out. She takes lessons at home.
Yeah, she's gonna practice. She's gonna practice with Malachite now at home.
Yes.
Malachite's like,
yeah.
Look, it's a great bonding. Like, it'll strengthen their marriage. I'm sure.
I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the framing device for the episode. This Maleficent Eclipse.
I don't think this was a good enough reason to keep using the word Maleficent, but like it was fine.
What do you have against the word Maleficent?
It was like, really? Do you have to be this extra right now? It was very Day of Black Sun.
It was very Day of Black Sun. Yeah.
Yes, it was. It wasn't just any eclipse. It was a Maleficent eclipse.
Maleficent.
Yeah, let's talk about the mechanics.
It's
of a
an evil eclipse.
Like,
okay.
yeah, how does that work? Like,
well, they were like the dark star, so I guess like it's like this evil star or whatever.
It seems very specific that the eclipse is able to take away evil creatures, or make evil creatures stronger, and then take away the good guys' powers.
Like even like obviously in Avatar, it was like comments are not made out of fire, but like it was like it's fine, whatever.
There's some sense of internal logic in Avatar with it affecting the elements that they're bending.
Yeah, and like the sun, like that made sense.
Yeah.
Well, I was questioning what makes a creature evil, and
right.
I was like, does this mean like Tasma's going to be stronger and escape the snow globe on her own again? Because I was ready for that.
That was good when like she literally almost gave it all away in the beginning, and then M just shook her up. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a good use of Tasma
being in the snow globe is the best.
I can't believe she's still there. Like, I did not see it coming.
I love her in the snow globe with her snowman.
And Jeff. And then she's like, she's just this tiny, she's so sassy. And I'm like, geez.
Yeah,
funny.
She's still very good. I assume we're doing something with her at some point, but not yet, I guess. But yeah, I agree. What about morally gray people? How are they affected by the eclipse?
Exactly. That's what I want to know.
Who's our morally gray character? Kimra. I feel like Kimra has been good before. I don't know if she seemed to have got a boost from this, but I don't know. Like Kitty. Kitty was initially presented as a villain. Now she's a hero.
Right. That's true.
It's a bit questionable. The logic's a bit.
Yeah, we didn't have anyone here to specifically test that, but yeah, that was, and because the eclipse, Arcana, Zarya, and Piper are playing the role of trying to keep them away from all the evil creatures, including Kimra and the bikers. The mushrooms are back, and then the gargoyles.
Every monster possible made an appearance, except our skeletons with sticks.
Yeah, rip. Delaney mentioned the montage with the theme song. They kind of tried to play a different part of the theme song. There is a somewhat extended version than the one they play on the show, and they put parts of that in there, so it's kind of like the alternate verse, except there's not really an alternate verse part of that they played, and I thought that was great. They have done the playing the theme song a lot. I mean, I know some people have grown a little tired of sequences with the theme song. I still am eating it up though.
The theme song is lit, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Every time I always like, you know how you can choose to skip like the opening sequence, or not the opening sequence,
on Netflix,
but
yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, not with this one. Not ever.
No, it's so good.
Yeah, if we had to skip opening credits, we would not do that. No.
Every morning I'm like, let's get lit. Mysticons theme song.
Let's get lit. Wow.
It's magic hour.
Yeah, magic time. Yeah. Yeah, we stuff the other three were doing. Watching Foz videos online in the beginning.
That was good. And then like Chaco being like, huh. He like literally eye rolled. That was good. Eye-rolled,
yeah.
Chaco, there are some pretty good Chaco moments in this episode. He's just amazing.
Well, every episode, but I'll give best Chaco moment of the episode to the eye roll in the beginning. I think.
Then we also got to see the little fox like be evil.
Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on, back up because so Chaco in the Foz video, or the Foz in the Foz video, it's like getting a brain freeze, and then Piper like imitates it. This is like quality use of modern tech. Is they have Foz's in their worlds. There's Foz videos instead of cat videos. Like, it's great.
Great.
Yeah. Chaco facing off against Diva. That's its name. The evil Chaco of the Vexicons.
So good.
Yeah. What do we think? A sick Diva. Sick. She says
Diva is evil, but she's adorable, so it's cool.
Yeah, I love Diva. Where's the Diva plush?
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, exactly. Where is the Diva plush? I have to get Diva and Chaco.
Yeah, well, you can get Chaco's there. You get Chaco, but
get Chaco.
Yeah, we need Diva and need more Diva moments. She hasn't had a lot to do yet. Or he, I don't know. Chaco's he, I guess, but gender neutral Diva is wonderful. And yeah, the Chaco is facing off. That was another good one. And then also like Chaco squished in the M and Mom hug at the end.
That was good. He was like, "Bye."
That was another good one.
Free me.
Free hashtag free Chaco. Yeah, justice for Chaco on Twitter. Use it to get Mysticons renewed. And we mentioned the Tasma moment, them in the montage, and them being tired. Like that was kind of their main role. Arcana, Zarya, and Piper.
They're just like they were just hunched over the whole episode. It was funny.
Yeah, why'd you like that, April?
I just thought it was really funny how, like, as the episode progressed, they just kept getting more and more tired, and they're like, I really like, there's, like, one moment where Arcana's like, we did it, we beat all the evil, and I was like, what? No, you didn't? Like, get out of here, and then they're, like, attempting to do more magic, and it just doesn't work, and I'm like...
I can get a Choco plush on Amazon. I have an Amazon gift card. This is
Delaney,
exciting.
You're so behind on this. April and I had our Choco plushes, like, years ago. Jeez.
Years ago.
Yeah, buy it. Yeah. We had two It's Magic Hour parodies in this episode, maybe even more. We had It's Magic Time, but also we had Arcana says, chin up girls, it's Magic Hour. Like tired, she says that.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was great. We love our Magic Hour parodies. These have been universally successful. I guess that's all I got for the three of them. I think Zarya or I think Piper eating the cupcakes with Chaco in the montage. That was really good.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's talk the Vexicons because we have a very interesting portrayal, as mentioned, with Piper with Proxima coming across as their mom and them being like rebellious teenagers. Like, and the arc is them just wanting to go to a party. Like that's what we're trying to frame this as. Except the party is just going outside and terrorizing people. Yeah, like I don't really get how this is a party. Well, where are they coming from here?
Yeah, no, it was like it was so weird, but I was like, it's fine.
Yeah, what did you think of the Vexicons, April, here?
I loved them. Like, I liked them being the rebellious teenagers. Like, and they're just like, no, we're gonna be late to the party, and they're like, no, like we're gonna be fashionably like on time or late or whatever. And they're just literally just running around destroying things. Like, Diva like goes and just knocks over the trash can, and I was like, all right, it's a party now. Like, this is our idea.
Yeah, that's their version of a party, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the beginning they're hyped about the eclipse, and Mallory says no one shows up to an evil party on time.
That was good.
Yeah. Proxima says, eyes off your devices and on me. Like, okay, Mom, jeez.
Yeah, like, hey, Mom.
She has a new Vexicons training regime.
Wow, she's so cute.
I know.
All of this is very ridiculous, but for the record, introducing the Vexicons immediately with Proxima, and then her just wanting to train them and acting as mom with them. I don't know. I mean, I like it. It's great, but this is very. We couldn't have predicted this direction for the Proxima plotline to go in.
No.
Yeah,
but I like, part of me is also like kind of over Proxima in this episode too. Because she's like, no, you guys have to listen to me. You're going to be grounded. And I'm like, look, you just created these 4 things that don't even listen to you. Like, why are you so incompetent in this moment? Like, you're supposed to be the big bad right now. And you can't even control your, like...
Your evil children, yeah.
Yeah, your evil children. Like, I was kind of like, I felt bad for Proxima, but like, I felt bad because I was like, oh, this is a terrible portrayal of her as the big bad right now. Like, you're putting her on like such bad levels, because I wanted her to be like a really like, I don't know, like actual like fearful threat, and now you're just putting her back down into like Dreadbane territory. Like, haha, look at Proxima, she can't control her evil children. Like, how is she gonna defeat the Mysticons? Kind of thing. So
yeah, I agree. She just doesn't come across very threateningly in this episode. No. There's time to reverse her. I think she's in previous episodes, the library one, she came across as a big threat, but she's as we focused on the Vexicons here, her her portrayal has kind of backed off, and we haven't felt the need to make her very menacing. But I'm sure we'll get back into that as the season goes on. I wonder how long the Vexicons are going to be around.
Forever.
Maybe it could be rest of the season. I don't know. We'll see. More good moments with the Vexicons. M's mom zaps Willa. And then Mallory says, "Oh my Gorgon, I am totally posting this on Snapdragon."
That was really good.
I like Oh my Gorgon. That's another one.
Oh my Gorgon.
They like what Proxima comes to get them, and they like I guess freeze under her. Mallory does, and she says, "Later, skater," to her.
Later, skater.
Later, skater. Yeah. By the way, side note, M thing I'd written down. M's middle name Zirconia.
I love
that. That was great. Oh, it's zirconium, I thought.
I don't know. Zirconium, Emerald, Zirconium, Golden Braid, yeah.
That's wonderful. That's
a
very appropriate middle name.
Only in gem themed. And at the end, we have the Proxima wants to like drain their powers with the gem and the Eclipse, and then we come out to, then Mallory says, or you can just like take them out now or whatever.
That was good.
Yeah, like I feel like Mallory has the right idea here. Why are we messing around with this draining power stuff? But Proxima says, "No, they ruined my life. It's only fair I get to ruin theirs." What's your thoughts on that, April?
I hate that. We've talked about this because she has no ground to stand on that. Like, the Mysticons never ruined her life. They tried to like make her life better, and she's just being, I don't know. It still bothers me, even though like in the midst of this fun episode, it still bothers me because she's just like, they ruined my life, and I'm like, no, they didn't. Like, they've done nothing but try to build your life.
You ruined your life. You
exactly,
were like, I was gonna throw a giant hissy fit. I'm like, oh my god, they were trying to be your friend. You were like, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I like reminding us of the Proxima arc, which that line does, and relating it back to that. But I definitely am not on the Proxima sympathy side. Although I think that kind of gets ruined once she turns evil like this, and also to a certain extent absolved too, because it's the mask is at fault here, not her. We talked about this before. Vexicon moment from before I forgot to mention. Eartha, I thought had a great one when she mentions her rock solid abs, and then
she breaks her hand.
Breaks her hand on them, and then regenerates her hands.
That was incredible.
That was
honestly.
wonderful.
Like, what a moment.
Yeah, Eartha a fave with that. I thought that was great. And at the end, Proxima says, "You're grounded," and then they quicker than a flicker. Apparently, we thought that was just one line, but no. She says that every time. They teleport away with that. So I guess we end the episode with the Vexicons at large and Proxima not in control of them. Wonder if that will play into next time, presumably.
In theory.
Yeah.
They face off against Proxima for control. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we'll get into the next episode. But, and then ends at the end of the episode, M's mom flying away on the Harvey Wizardson Sky Queen, and she says, "It's magic time again." So that's great.
Wait, it was a Harvey? Like, it's literally a Harley? That's annoying.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate them.
Wizardson.
No, yeah. There's a few random moments I have here. We had another It's Magic Hour. I think they said it's vexing. It's hex to vex, something like that. Let's hex and vex. There you go. Yeah.
I really liked it. Bring them to their hex tag doom, and I was like, "Are you serious?" That was so good.
Yeah. Mallory with a hex tag master.
Yes.
Very, very active on whatever have we gotten their Twitter version? I don't know.
I thought that was like the hex tags.
Yeah, well, that's the hashtag. Yeah.
I guess that's true. We don't know.
Snapdragon's like Instagram, right?
I think that's Snapchat, I assume.
Yeah, I thought it was like Snapchat. And then
they're all kind of intertwined here.
Yeah, I don't know if we have Twitter.
There was Gems of the Past got into maybe another one of them. I don't remember. But other moments here is on our Zarya sister tracker. Zarya says, "What my sister was trying to say."
I was like, Zarya, you are so ridiculous. I love her.
Thank you for reminding us that you now have a sister.
Yes.
She's so into it, yeah.
She loves it. I'm like, y'all are so cute.
What my sister was trying to say.
I want like an episode where they just go and do sister things and it goes terribly.
Yeah, we really need that. They've done a good job incorporating it into into the other
Zarya
episodes.
is just so extra. I love her.
Yeah, I think it's great. Okay, that's all I've written down for this. Yeah, Delaney, other things from the episode or final thoughts on Total Eclipse of the Golden Heart?
It was just a fun episode. I mean, I think you're right. I don't think it's necessarily like a great episode, but I did enjoy it. Mysticons, continues to deliver. Like, it's not like it was a bad episode. It was really good. And I enjoyed it a lot. And it was fun. And M's mom's great. She's totally racist. So maybe we'll talk about that later. I did like the episode. It was fun.
Nice. Thumbs up. April?
Yeah, I liked this episode too. It wasn't like blew me out of the water kind of thing, but it's like any episode, like the show always is good. There's never bad. So I liked it a lot. And there was a lot of fun moments. So I'm ready for more.
Yeah, it was very good. I think we're in a good place with the Vexicons. Looking forward to what's coming next. I guess the brief version of the overall show criticism right now is that I think we're kind of lacking thematic depth in what we're approaching here. We kind of just move so fast through everything where our episodes are jam packed that when we're trying to explore a specific topic like M's relationship with her mom here, we don't really put any real weight into it. And I think this is kind of a consistent thing with the show, is a lack of thematic and depth of characterization. I think,
and we kind of don't really know what's going on with Proxima. Like what's the point?
What's Proxima's new end game? Like, just to be a pain, or
we're not really digging into anything. It's just kind of all a little bit surface level. I think it's fine, but I think if we're going to evolve to the next step of the show, we'd get some more depth into things. So I've had this feeling for a little while with the show. Some episodes approach it better than others. But even still, I think this is a good episode. So good stuff here. Next week we have 2 episodes scheduled on, 2 back-to-back episodes. Number 32, The Last Dragon.
Oh God.
The Mysticons stumble upon a dragon egg and vow to protect it, but Arcana and Zarya have their own ideas of what that means.
What?
Oh, yes. Fight.
Wait, fight.
Yeah.
Rude. Yeah. The preview shows them, baby dragon.
Aww.
Yeah. They get a baby dragon, and,
fight.
The prophecy from episode 10 is fulfilled. They get a baby dragon. So that's great.
That's right.
And then, Game of Phones is also airing next week. Zarya's video game addiction turns catastrophic when a spell traps her inside her phone.
Yes, this sounds great. Also, me too, Zarya. I love
sounds
Fortnite.
Up Delaney's alley. Yeah.
Fortnite's lit.
Why? It's not about Fortnite. Why are you?
I'm just saying. I also I feel the video game addiction.
Okay, thumbs up. So that's 2 next week. I mentioned last podcast a potential move to 2 a week. I spoke too soon on that. After these latest episodes, we seem to be going on to a hiatus again. So. Next week, 2 episodes. The week after, Memorial Day weekend, no episodes. The week after that, currently scheduled, repeats. And then we don't have anything after that. So, we'll see if this is really a hiatus. Probably, but who knows? And also, Canada seems to be potentially on hiatus as well. I don't really know because Nick doesn't say anything. So
I feel like we just got the show back.
Yeah, we got like half of the remaining episodes, and then after these, we'll have aired 30 up to 33, so we'll have 7 more. That's not a lot, but probably I guess we're gonna pause. My guess would be to let production finish. I don't know if we're done or not, but and then we'll get the last chunk of episodes. So we'll see. Watch the TV listings on Zap to it if you're interested in keeping up with that. But next week, 2 episodes. Very excited to get into that. We will be talking about them here at overlyanimated.com. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube or on iTunes to not miss those Mysticons podcasts. Let us know what you thought of this episode in the YouTube comments or comments on our website. My 5 questions for this week, let me think, are 1, what did you think of M's mom, Miss Goldenbraid, in this episode? 2, which Vexicon stood out most in this episode and why? 3, would you want your own Harvey Wizardson Sky Queen? Would you want your own one of those? Number 4, what else were we not? What do you think of Diva? And do you think Diva and Chaco could be friends if we got along? I think that's an important question. And then number 5, Since we know M's middle name here, give your own middle names for the other 3 Mysticons.
Oh God!
Come on, that's a good question.
And we have to read them on the next podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Give us your suggestions for middle names. We'll read the best ones. Okay,
Because we have to read them.
Tell us in the YouTube.
We will read them, or we'll make up our own.
Yeah, well, and then we'll challenge Delaney and Abel to beat them. Okay, so
cool.
There you go. So let us know that and find all that at overlyanimated.com. Of course, you can always talk with us on our Discord, overlyanimated.com/Discord, #1 place for Mysticons discussion, and support us via Patreon, patreon.com/overlyanimated. Thank you very much to all of our current patrons, especially our patron of the podcast, Mitch, aka Fever Mitch. And thanks as always to our patron executive producers, John, Ryan, Steve, Alex, Andy, and Hugh. Check out our Miraculous Ladybug podcast that is going up at the same time as this. We also had a bunch of stuff going up recently. OKKO and DuckTales. Alex hosted those ones. We had a Prince of Egypt retrospective that Mel hosted. And,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that is a fun one. Find all that. And Steven Universe, of course, we'll be doing more Steven Universe discussion for the end of time because of that big episode. So find all that at overlyanimated.com. And thanks, guys, for listening. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.